And that has been the weather pattern. We've seen continued flooding of creeks, streams, rivers, and rural county roads with this monsoon weather pattern that's bringing a lot of water into Colorado from the south. Flash flood warnings continue for portions of Denver County, Adams County, and Arapahoe County, even though the rain has stopped falling, because we're still seeing the residual effects of 1 to 2 inches of rain. And the rain in the mountains, really a beautiful thing to see at Grand Lake and Shadow Mountain Lake. Really pretty pictures coming in this afternoon, but we're still monitoring the temperature trend and the moisture levels tonight. We started at 61 this morning, warmed to 84 this afternoon, below the average of 90 and not quite at the record. We had temperatures running about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than average today, and we'll see numbers similar to this, if not cooler, tomorrow. We do have lighter winds now, and look at the current readings. We're 66 at Central Park, 68 here at the studios, and 62 in Centennial, where they recorded an inch and a half of rain in about 29 minutes time. This all part of that monsoon flow, that wind shift that allows for that tropical moisture from Mexico to stream northward into Colorado. High pressure is centered just to the east of us, so the flow around this is clockwise, and we'll continue to see that moisture plume head in from the south again tomorrow through the desert southwest into Colorado and into the Midwest, with those heavier rain bands shifting just slightly east away from us from North Platte up to the Chicago area. High pressure will start to move westward after tomorrow, pushing that moisture plume out of Colorado and the Front Range, so we'll start to see a warming and drying trend. But tonight, a line of heavy showers extending south of Burlington back to Trinidad up to Pueblo. Heavy rain, thunder, and lightning. Closer to the city here, we still have concerns for flooding, with a flash flood warning that remains in effect until 11 o'clock. Even though the rain has stopped falling, they've seen 1 to 2 inches of rainfall in and around the Glendale and Aurora and Centennial areas. And so we're being very mindful of localized flooding. The same in Douglas County, where it's been raining all afternoon. Flash flood warning there for Ponderosa Park, Castle Rock, and areas near Kiowa. That in effect until 9:45. Those heavier rain bands are shifting south into Calhan and Simla, and there's a line of storms outside of La Junta and Lamar tonight. We've had rainfall reports coming in anywhere from a half an inch to an inch to almost 3 inches just to the south and east of downtown Denver. We're also in a level 1 out of 5 for severe weather threat during the overnight hours on the I-76 corridor out to North Platte, where they have had rotating storms and large hail. Tomorrow, there's kind of a little wedge right along the Front Range here for storms that may produce more than flooding rain. Again, the wind and hail threat is definitely there. Look at the humidity values now across eastern Colorado. The air is just about saturated in many places, and this is a trend that will reverse itself by the time we get to Friday afternoon. So those heavier rain bands will start to move into Nebraska and Kansas tonight. There'll be some clearing. We get a little bit of sunshine tomorrow, and then we get the next surge of monsoon moisture up from the south, tracking north and east. Again, localized flooding from slow-moving storms will be an issue for one more day. Tonight, we'll look for temperatures quite cool up in the mountains at 48 for Vail and 47 in Gunnison, 60 in Denver, and some 50s along the Front Range. Highs tomorrow, low to mid 80s, so again, cooler than average, and this trend continues for tomorrow, and then things start to shift yet again. In the city for the rest of tonight, still the chance of a heavy rain shower, a little thunder, a little lightning, then skies will clear. We drop to 60. Tomorrow we start with 60, warm to the low 80s, mostly cloudy with afternoon showers, and heavy downpours are likely with thunder and lightning in the mix as well. One more day of cool weather with a chance for rain, and then back to sunshine and 90 for Friday, mid 90s Saturday, close to 100 Sunday and Monday. A little moisture coming in Tuesday into Wednesday for afternoon storms, and then a bit of a cooling trend as we hit the middle part of next week. We're going to take a break and be back. Stay with us.